What is up, y'all? Sneaky Bones here, and today I'm going to be going over the Night Fae Sub Rogue rotation for PvE normal dungeons. So let's get into it. First talent is Pre-Med. Pretty much after entering Stealth, your next Shadow Strike grants 10 seconds of Slice and Dice, so that's pretty much just a free Slice and Dice. Shadow Focus, your Shadow Dance and Stealth abilities cost less energy. DS, so your maximum number of combo points goes from 5 to 6. You have a 5% increased damage from your finishing moves. Soothing Darkness, Prey of the Weak, doesn't really mean much. Enveloping Shadows, Deepening the Shadows reduces the remaining cooldown of your Shadow Dance by additional half second per combo point spent. Shadow Dance also gains 1 additional charge, so that means you have 2 charges for Shadow Dance, and they're on a 1 minute cooldown timer, which is really nice. And then Master of Shadows means that you gain 25 energy over 3 seconds when you enter Stealth or Shadow Dance. So I went ahead and I did a pre-record of me doing the rotation just because there's so much going on. It's really hard to explain exactly what it is that I'm doing while doing all that rotation because it's just happening so fast. So here's just the normal rotation, going over it real fast. As you can see, I'm sustaining about 3.5 K DPS right now and kind of climb up into the 4K. And I am maintaining the upper 3K DPS through this rotation. And again, like I said, this is for normal dungeons, not heroic, not mythic. And then after this, we'll go over it in slow motion. That way I can break it down to you. Okay, so in the first few seconds, right, I was stealthed. I popped my Shadow Blades, right? As soon as I popped Shadow Blades, I did my first Shadow Strike, which put up a 9-second Slice and Dice. I did not hit that. It was already there for my premeditation talent, right? And then second, I did my Night Fae ability, which I put a dot on the target, and then I did a 5-point Rupture. Okay, so now I pop symbols, which what symbol this does is it increases damage by 15% and then gives you 40 energy. So now I'm at full energy, and now I'm doing a increased 15% damage. So I did Shadow Dance with my first Shadow Strike with a 6-point Eviscerate, 2 Shadow Strikes, 6-point Eviscerate, another 2 Shadow Strikes, 6-point Eviscerate. Okay, so right here it was really hard to see because it happens just so fast. But if you look right here, so you'll see Shadow Dance is at 0 seconds, and my Night Fae ability right up here is active, so after the damage over time ability, what your Night Fae ability does is it gives you the chance to use one of your stealth abilities out of stealth. So that gives me a chance to use an extra Shadow Strike. Okay, so the Night Fae ability is gone. I did another Shadow Dance with another 2 Shadow Strikes, 6-point Eviscerate, Shadow Strike, 6-point Eviscerate, and as you can see, I'm maintaining about 3.6k DPS doing this rotation just in normal dungeon gear. And then right there, what I did was I vanished after my last Shadow Dance. So Shadow Dance ended, I vanished, was able to do another Shadow Strike with a 3rd Shadow Dance going into this. So that's pretty much the rotation. What you could end up doing is waiting the couple extra seconds for your symbols to come back up along with another Shadow Dance. That way, if you're still fighting the boss, you can essentially do a whole another 15% increased damage with your Shadow Dance. It's really good. I also wanted to point out that the fact that this whole time that I'm going through this, that I didn't have to re-up my slice and dice at all. It just kept reapplying itself because of the pre-med talents. So that pretty much wraps it up. If you have any questions, let me know down in the comments. If there's any way that I could personally fix this rotation and make it a little bit better, let me know. I'm always down for more suggestions, and I'm sure this rotation would also work for heroics and mythics. The better gear you get, the higher your DPS is going to be. So like I said, I'm only in dungeon gear right now. My item level is just about 155, so I'm about ready to start running heroics. But yeah, if you have any questions, let me know. Sneaky Bones out. Peace.